Hey everybody, welcome back to STARDEUS. I hope you're having a sweet day today. Wanted to give you an update on everything that's happened up until this point, because I've been playing the game for a while, and we're on day 323. I've got 2 shuttles, and I've been doing essentially just straight up nothing but go to planet, get the stuff, go to next planet, get the stuff, go to next planet. And I've been banking up a whole bunch of resources. So I just want to show you what we're up to again. Now I've got 6,200 plant fibers. We're down to 5,100 crude oil. You can see it's been steadily declining. We do have little pips, and that is because I've been finding quite a few planets that I can mine or I can drill oil for. Look at all the probes I've sent out, and you get most of these planets that I've probed so far. This is my well, there's an initial system, then we moved to a new system. Then I went to a different system, mined a couple of those planets that happen to have oil and some of the resources that I want. I sort of just decided I don't want to go to every planet, so I'm going to only a few. And then I moved off, and now I'm in my next system. So this is a whole new system that we're in right now. Let's show you the map. So none of these names should look familiar to you. They're completely new system now. And I've been like probing different planets, and most of these planets have 100 crude oil there, 126 here. So I've been able to get this stuff, and I'm on my way. Well, currently we're right here at this planet, Flinders. And it basically just has a ton of iron and silicon and stuff for me to grab. And then I'm also going to be going to, I think it's Jason Wheeler. I just love how the name is, it's like an actual name. Jason Wheeler has uranium, so we're obviously going to want to go get that. We have 273 available. I love that this shows me how much I have on mouse over. I don't know if that's a new feature, but I never noticed it before. So, but it shows me the resource as well as a description of what it is, what it's processed by, how much you need, etc. Right on the mouse over now. So I really like that. Again, I don't know if that was a feature before, but if it wasn't, it's a very welcome addition. So there's that. And we've already mined that one, which had some crude oil in it too. So a lot of these that I've probed, most of them have crude oil. So this is a nice system to be just kind of hanging out, getting oil. And I can always go out to the trader and give them stuff. These are some new probes that just landed. More crude oil here. Love it. Old Earth things too. We got Murgus right here with some crude oil on that one. And so I'm just kind of going to every planet that I could basically get oil from and then taking all the rest of the resources. Our FTL drives, they glow, they glisten. They have these little fireflies that, you know, sort of move around them. It's kind of interesting. And they look pretty cool when they fire. I kind of wish that these 5 were just like one gigantic one, right? I don't know, like I just feel like they should be much bigger than they are. Maybe because I want them much bigger than they are. I don't know. I've expanded my oil processing because of all the mining that we're doing and the trading, and that, you know, I probably will at some point start to cheese the oil trader a little bit here. In fact, you know what? Let's just call him. Let's just call the oil trader in and see what happens. Both of my ships are back, so I'm just going to go out to somebody else. We'll just pick this one and off we go. All right, there we go. And then we'll take it off the list now that we're on our way. So, yeah, got lots of probes now. I just keep sending them out everywhere I go, and that's been the gig. Just go to planets, mine it for all they're worth, and then proceed to continue. Had several stasis pods, had several breach capsules, all those types of things. It's the same gig. Pull them over towards this, blast them out of the space. Out of the air. I was going to say out of the air, but, you know, there's no air. As those people found out the hard way, there is no air in space. I've also expanded my RAM just a little bit more, and I think I now have enough to, 260. So I now have enough to start researching the terraforming tools, and so we were going to start doing that, but I wanted to show you also, like the tech tree, I've kind of cleared most of everything that's important to me. I don't believe I need cryogenics, but I can build a new one. Will be necessary for intergalactic flight to prevent your colonists from aging. So like we could go in and get that now. I have 256 these are, I thought this was like impossible before, and now it turns out, no, you just need a bigger ship and just a ton of hardware everywhere, so. That's all you need. Take a look at power in case you're interested. Lots and lots of storage. Over 10.8 megawatts of battery reserve now. And that is because I've researched the nuclear storage. And so in addition to having 4 nuclear reactors now, and I can also install the efficiency upgrades, probably should do that. In addition to having those, I also now have these 3 nuclear batteries that can each hold 500 kilowatts of power. I thought about swapping them over here, but I kind of like the way this looks. This is like a little more aged. I kind of like this, you know, older tech over here, and then the newer stuff can go somewhere else. In fact, I could probably see a situation where I would like to go maybe build a copy here, and then I could just make like a row of them over here potentially. So I could do something like this and just have like a whole bunch of batteries just sort of chilling over here. And we have lots of resources, so I think these will all get done very quickly. I haven't had to wait to construct things for quite a while now that I'm just moving from planet to planet, which, by the way, we should we should go in here. There's an anomaly here as well, so let's go ahead and enter that planet, launch the expedition, and then we'll also want to go in and get the other ship to go. I'm just doing it this way. I could have had, you know, I could make a platform here that's got like 6 of these shuttles and then just send one and then go to the next one and then send that one and then go back. I could, but I think it's just easier for me to manage. Really, that's what it comes down to, is just the ease of management for me to simply say, you know what, we're just gonna send 2 shuttles down. We're gonna wait for them to just take everything, and then we'll leave and we'll go off to the next place. And that's been a very simple workflow for me. I can go off and do other work and, you know, make thumbnails for videos or something while that's happening. Steel plate, titanium plate, they don't really have anything I need, I don't think. That same mouse over that happens on the mining screen where it shows me how many I have, I would love that here. There's space for this. Just instead of saying price, make a new column that says in stock. And I could just see how many I have, because otherwise, or even on mouse over, you have this many. That would be cool, because otherwise I do have to open the F2 menu and compare it, which is, it's possible, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a little bit easier. It seems like a little better experience to just have it in front of me. Like, I actually like what they've done with the map screen a lot there. So I don't need any drones. I'm wondering if I need titanium, because I've been collecting it, but I don't know if it's... okay, so I have 2,000 of it. I think that's probably fine. I'm a little light on iron. I suppose we could probably buy a little bit of iron. Just actually, you know, we're probably going to be we're going to be mining this stuff. Like, I'm already here. I don't need this guy, this trader. I don't think I need him. I'll tell you what, ongoing trade. Here's what we'll do. We'll say, will you buy my petroleum? Then I don't even need the oil trader. No, he won't buy it. Okay, so you know, I think I'll just buy. Guy came all the way out here, right? I mean, I feel bad if I just don't buy something from him, you know. Here, how about this? You can have one of my sentry drones, okay? How about that? You can have one of my sentry drones, and I will trade you my sentry drone for all this iron, okay? There. And you didn't come out there, you didn't come all this way for nothing, okay? Oh wait, this guy was on the surface, wasn't he? Oh, he conned me. Snake oil. Nah, just my misunderstanding. He's totally on the surface. We came to him. Well, now he's got somebody to protect him. He's got like a whole bunch of stuff, so. Expedition found an object. Found a storage capsule. There's a 16% chance of failure. I have yet to see one of these fail, but I don't know what happens if you do fail, but I have yet to see one of them fail. So we'll connect these batteries up to the connection point here. Here we go. And then it looks like, yeah, we're getting a little bit light on the construction here. Just a little bit. But yeah, so lots more battery storage. And so when we fire these engines, you're going to see this in this video. We're going to fire these engines to go to a new system. They, honestly, they don't look as, in my opinion, they don't look as cool as the other engines, okay? But their stream goes further out. So like, they kind of denote that they have more power, but man, there's a missed opportunity. Dev, if you're listening, I really think you should consider taking this model and like tripling its size and then making it just like physical size, you know? Make it cost 3 times as many resources too. That's fine. But just like triple its size and just Make it awesome. Make it epic looking, okay? Just really make it look like it's something truly special. I want it. I just want it, okay? Are we done with this planet? Both of our shuttles have come back, right? Yeah, we're all mined out. We're good to go here. Both of our shuttles have returned, so now we will go to Charlie Rose. And Charlie Rose has crude oil as well, so we will be traveling to Charlie Rose as well. I've become more efficient with navigating by just leaving the probes up here. And then when I want to go somewhere, I just select the next planet on the list. And if I haven't probed a place, then I just, you know, off we go. And so this is my workflow. This is what I've been doing. Enter the planet, expedition, go. Go over here, expedition, enter the planet, go. I don't care who it is. Just get in the shuttle and ride, and then we just go and we take everything and leave. That's the workflow, and it's been flowing pretty good. So I'm going to continue doing all these things. This guy's not going to con me. Oh, he's got oil though. This is the guy. This is on the surface. This guy's got a lot of oil. Well, I mean, we got what, 1.5 million, so we might as well, right? Just cheese the system the way it is. So 480,000 to buy 3.9 crude, and we will sell you in exchange. Oh my goodness, we've got 6.8. He's not going to have enough money, so we're going to say 3.9k. There we go. Confirm that, and now we can actually give him a little bit more. So let's get just a little bit more until we get his money entirely, until we get all of his cash. All right, so that's gonna, he doesn't have enough to complete that, see? So if I want something else from him, I could ask for some rubber in exchange, just to kind of get the price down to 906. There we go, 907, that should be fine. All right, so now we can complete the trade. Now we get a bunch more oil, so we're back up to 7,900 on the oil. You can see petroleum here. We just sold a whole bunch, but it's been steadily climbing this whole time. Looking pretty good, yeah. Our oil rig trade is working too well at this point, but as long as if the trader's on the surface, I'm good with it, because you had to find it, right? There's not like a instant free cost, no cost there, right? If you have to search for it and you find him on the planets, that's fine with me. But being able to call him in, saying, oh, look, he's got oil. Like this. And they always have a lot of money, too. 1.1 million on this. So, like, you know, we'll just send this to him, right? That's all the crude oil we have. So we're going to gain a whole bunch of crude oil here, and we're going to get paid for doing so. I mean, it's just, it's great. So this one we'll go ahead and do. Got paid another 250,000. And now our storages, I had all these storages kind of starting to get full, and now they're emptied out. There's only one storage full now. I like it. It's good. How is the expedition doing? Exploring, mining. We've got storages filling up here. That's good. It's a little hard to tell what's left on the planet when you do 2 of these, because you can only see their individual stock. But if you do go to the planet and then you just click on the planet, it will then tell you what's left. And really all that's left now is water. Yeah. This mouse over right here, I would like this on every trade screen. This is brilliant. I love this mouse over. Every trade screen should have that. And that way I always know, you know, how much I have. I will always know what I've got. Flinders is the next planet on the list. Nope, I already mined Flinders. What am I doing leaving that there? Goodbye. Zeta Cothen? Jason Wheeler. Didn't we already go to this Jason Wheeler too? Nope, didn't go to that yet. We're gonna go to Jason Wheeler next. I think that's probably pretty close. Yeah, we went down here before, I guess. It doesn't really matter. We get around the map so fast now that it doesn't really matter if we go like in order. Both of our shuttles are back. That's good. Where is Zeta Cothen? Where is this planet? Is this close by? It's near Flinders. Okay, it's on the way. It's on the way to Jason Wheeler. So that's where we're going next. All right, there we go. So off we go to a new adventure. So I'm going to do this for the rest of the system. Make sure I gain as much the raw resources as I can so that we can continue to produce and save up for the times where we start to create this stuff, because we're gonna have to create these things, I think, for the terraforming, and these are pretty expensive to research. So what I'll do is I'll get cryogenics on the docket right now for research. So we'll get that in case we want to, like, I don't know, make our own stasis pods, I guess. I'm also gonna get mind control up because I really want to see what that's all about, so we'll go ahead and do that. And I don't really need emblems. I mean, maybe that's kind of a niche feature. And what's this? Elysium. Ooh, this wasn't here. These were question marks before. Elysium. What is this? Enables conversion of the stasis array into Elysium. Well, we have to know what this is. It's very cheap, too. And then it comes down to Elysium efficiency, which gives us the tube feeder. Allows you to process all kinds of nutrients and feed them directly into your colonists' bloodstreams through the tubes that connect to the stasis array under the ship's floor. Increases electricity output per colonist. Put the tube feeder in the same room with your stasis array. Okay, so this is like once you have your FTL drive, this just unlocks. We're going to get this added to the queue as well. I guess we're going to get those tube feeders for new stasis arrays. Where am I going to put the stasis arrays? The new stasis array, because I like this stasis room as it is. These are the original colonists. So maybe we'll put the new stasis array right here. Or we could just stick it, like, there's nothing going on in here, so I could just stick it over here. Maybe we'll do a couple of them even, I don't know. Tube feeders, that's funny, that's nice, I like it. I might also decide to just center this room. You know, just center this a little bit so it's not right on the wall. It kind of looks a little bit better if you have a way to walk all the way around it. So I think I'll probably put the new stasis array like over in this area. I don't even think I made this to temp yet, yeah. These are obviously very warm because they're rocket engines, but for the most part, everything aside from this area is this. You know, this area is still very cold, and reasonable temperatures throughout the cabins. Right, reasonable temperatures. Mostly where everybody is at is a reasonable temperature, and then you get over here and it needs a little bit of heaters. So I'll probably need to work on getting heaters and stuff over there. Obviously, no oxygen in this side of the area either because it's just about. Doesn't need it, you know, it just doesn't need it. Over here, it doesn't really need oxygen either, so I've kind of kept the places where people hang out oxygenated, and everywhere else is not. But I think I can probably go ahead and do the whole ship. That's probably fine. And if I'm going to build a stasis array, the stasis array also has a built-in heater and oxygen as well. So this, for example, is not being provided by any of my stuff on the outside, right? There's no vents to this room. Well, okay, there is a vent right here. I just forgot about that. But in any case, this is providing it for itself. There's oxygen from this and heat from this. It's always kept at 21C. This thing does it by itself. So if I put this over in this area, it will probably take care of the deficiency for me. And I probably don't have to do anything with that, which is, I think, pretty nice. Okay, so let's enter the planet. Yep, do the thing, do the mining thing, and then do the mining thing, and do the mining thing. There you go. All right, have fun, guys. All right, I will see you guys in just a second so that you can see what FTL travel looks like. And we're going to be heading off to a new system. Maybe we'll even go to a black hole and see where it leads us. We'll see in just a second. All right, I'm picking you guys back up in this really weird spot here. So I'm going to pause it really quick. So I went to a planet that was occupied by pirates. That was the last planet that I went to. And on the planet, there was a random event that said there was a storage capsule, 16% chance of failure or whatever. So I went ahead and grabbed that capsule and it worked. My guys brought the capsule back and it sat right here ready for me to open it. So I went ahead and I opened the capsule. And inside, there was a bomb. And that bomb is going to blow up in 100 minutes. So maybe they miscalculated exactly how long it would take to get it back to the ship. I don't know. But 100 minutes is when it's going to explode. 104 minutes now. And so I'm trying to take this thing and trying to relocate it to another location. In that case, that location is way over here. I'd like to relocate it over here. And to be honest, I think I'd rather relocate it way out in the distance somewhere else. But I'm trying to basically get it in this little area where I think it won't hurt anything. But I have no idea exactly how big the explosion will be. And it also doesn't look like it's allowing me to do it. So I'm trying to relocate this bomb and you could just get it away from everything expensive, right? So I guess I could just bring it out here and rebuild this. That's probably what I should do. So we'll just bring it out. I guess This is like the only place I can bring it where nothing's expensive. So try to bring it out to that pad if you can. Somebody please do that right away. Carrier bot, please do this. Yes, forcibly assign the task. Please go do that right now. And I want to bring the explosive. Oh my God, you're bringing it through the. Of course you are. You need to go to the teleporter room. There you go. And over here, there you go. And now there's an incoming breach capsule. So we will. Oh no! Don't do this. Don't leave it here. This is not what I asked you to do at all. No. This is definitely a bad bot. Bad bot. Relocate the bomb to here, please. That's what I want you to do. You stupid carrier. Yes, please go ahead and do this. That's what I want you to do. No, you're not doing it. You're just. There you go. Pick up the bomb and go. There you go. We'll bring it where it's supposed to be. Okay, now we obviously need the incoming breach capsules to be dealt with. So we will just select them from this menu here. Should be pretty straightforward. 2 of them is usually enough, but I really want to make sure that they're on target. So we're just going to be safe and set all 4 of them to bring in the single breach capsule. Meanwhile, I think I can just have you. Actually, can I just 68 minutes. Can I just drop task really quick? You could just leave it outside and then relocate. I like this actually. So I want to instead I gotta figure out how to select the bomb. So do not relocate. Instead, I want you to relocate this like way over here. Can you just bring it over there? Yeah, just bring it over here. You don't need to set it where my ship is. Just let it over here. That's good. Yeah, this is fine right here. And then just drop the task, okay? And then carrier bot, I want you to just go away. Just fly away. No, I don't want you to pick it up. I want you to leave it alone. Do not relocate. Leave it where it is. And then I want you to go over here. Just get away from the bomb. There you go. And so now the bomb will just blow up in the middle of space. That seems okay with me. And you know, if it was gonna, if the bomb would have like a higher timer to it, I would say, hey, cool, let's let the bomb blow up the pirates. They could be blown up by their own bomb. That would be very, very poetic. But I think the bomb is probably gonna blow up before they get here. And so they will at least be able to see that their bomb is going to explode with no casualties. But I just thought that was hilarious how they put a bomb in a storage capsule. We found it and then brought it back to the ship. The pirates, the pirate faction. So let's just see how big the explosive would have been had I left it in the vehicle bay. Okay, so it's a pretty good size explosion. I think it definitely would have destroyed my storage and everything in it. It definitely would have taken out the floor in here and everything, and of course the shuttle would have to be rebuilt. But everything else I think would have been okay. Maybe the walls would have been damaged and stuff, but it wasn't as big as I thought it would be. Okay, well, breach capsule's coming in, and we will do to breach capsule what we always do to the breach capsules. We will just obliterate them with a barrage of energy fire. Until they are completely annihilated. There it is. Okay, good. So this planet has currently a little bit more crude oil left on it, and I think that's actually done. Yeah, because the other ship came back too. So this planet, this is the next one we're going to, is this one here. So we'll travel here now. So the one we're currently on is this one, and we fully mined it out. Okay, good. So. There we go. So now we just go up to this last planet. Actually, I think there's one more I want to go to. It's this one, and then I don't remember which one it was. This one, which has 158 more crude oil there. So we can get that. I'm not really interested in the rock planet, and we have enough of these resources now. I don't need to bother with it. So I think once we get Carrie Miller done, and then Shektalia, whatever it is, done, we can then proceed to use our FTL engines, and I can show you what that's all about. Obviously, I probed a lot more planets than this, but I think I'm probably done. I don't need to go get these. These are just more resources that I don't need. I have enough stuff, so Shektalia will be the one we go to. The next thing to research then, we're currently working on, looks like cryogenics. So that's still being worked on. 45 days left to do this at 500 kilowatts because this thing takes 35 megawatt to do. I think I want to maybe go in and try this Elysium one first. And then the efficient Elysium, we'll get those going next, I think, because they're cheaper and they're also much easier to deal with. And power-wise, we are producing, while burning these engines, producing just enough to keep consumption down below production. And that just, sometimes it spikes, but when the engines fire, that happens. But we have, like I said, now 15 megawatt in reserve, so there's no problem there. All right, so onwards to the expedition. I'm just going to use the menu button now. And if anybody can't make it to the shuttle for some reason, then we just ignore it and we send less crew. That's completely fine. For processor efficiency upgrades, I think I've got most of these at 3, but there are a few here in the middle that I've missed. So I will continue to do that, and then this one's been completely missed. So we'll do that too. But most of these should have the upgrade modules installed in them already. We've been making them nonstop so that our production can be even faster. Okay, that's that. Looks like we can't get the part here cleaned. I'm thinking about actually putting a teleporter here because when these bots need to clean the solar panels, they kind of have to. I guess that's not bad. They can teleport to this one and then off they go. They can also go to this one, so it's not that bad. But this part here can't be cleaned. The cleaning bots can't get to it, and so since it can't be cleaned anyway, what I'm gonna do is just bring in the frame, and we're just going to put a frame here instead because there's no reason. Same thing with this stuff here. There's just no reason to have this floor be there, an actual floor, because there's no way to clean it. So we'll just build a copy and have all of this go there. You can see our sentries have basically nothing to do. You can also see how it's hilarious. Our cleaning bots, this is an achievement, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but our cleaning bots have guns now. We've had enough guns made where our cleaning bots are now armed. Not every single one, but we have quite a few that are. I just find that to be hilarious. It's an achievement too. You'll get it popping up if you're playing the game. So if you find a way to arm a cleaning bot and you're looking for achievements, that's one way to do it. It's a good way to do it. I've also added a couple of lights on the edge here, because I feel like, in the darkness of space, we would want to be able to see where the front of our ship is like that. So I went ahead and did that as well. All right, real quick look at our stats. Crude oil, petroleum, way up. We're up 6,000 petroleum now. This is well over 1 million credits worth, and it's probably time to sell. I do have 3.8 million now on the star creds, and if I did want to sell it, of course, I could just go in, tell the oil trader to arrive. Is there any building supply stuff that I'm short on, I wonder? Building supplies. Got a ton of plastic now, lots of rubber, uranium. We have no copper, so mining copper would be a good thing. I have been neglecting that. We only have 112 copper wire, and we have loads of copper plate, though, so I don't think that's necessarily something we need to look at right away. Gears, kind of the same thing. It's like a light amount. Microchips, we're ready to build things. Battery cells, ready to build things. 18 of the processor efficiency upgrades, so I can probably start selling those. I think they're pretty much... There might be a couple more in here that aren't armed yet, like 1 out of 3. I could keep going on this with some of these that don't have 3 of them in there yet, but we were pretty much in there. And I think I'm going to start allowing them to use these storages for other things. They did fix this. I'm very appreciative of this. And I know the dev watches my series, so that's just seriously thank you for, like, you really love this game, and I can tell. We're going to take a look. If I wanted to do the storage settings now, you can see it does tab through here now, so I can reach everything. And so I have been able to set allow only crude oil and petroleum on every single one of these storages, so that they're only using them for that. But then, then we get all the other storages full, and I think maybe it's time to allow them. So I'm going to say the ones on the edge here, we're going to allow all, in that one, and we'll go ahead and allow all on that one too. And you should see them, they're all going to be rushing down here to basically fill up these outside storage bins now because they can. So yeah, there's that. Merchant ship is offering a trade. This is not the oil trader. We could maybe take a few copper plates just because we don't have enough, we don't have as much ore. So I could maybe, like, you know, find myself with, like, I don't know, 400 more-ish, whatever. And if you will take, I've been making extra cleaning bots, so I can afford to, like, get rid of, like, reload 15. Bob Ruby can go. It would be nice to maybe see which ones are armed before I do that. So maybe not the cleaning bots. Beat ping. I could maybe get rid of array and beat ping. I don't know. These are like my logistics guys, right? I don't need the money, so I'm not sure why I would want to give up bots at the moment. It's just like, maybe there's 2 robos, so let's give up one of the robos, I guess. It's just, you know, give him something, you know, get the guy something he can do. All right, so the shuttles are back now. That means we can go to our final planet in this system, which is this one. And we're just going to travel there, grab all of the oil that's at that planet, and then we will exit the system and go somewhere else. Maybe we'll find a black hole and see what it's like to go through one, just to do it, you know? And then obviously we want to get towards our habitable world, which the telescope is only 33% progress in scanning. I don't know if that's because of power limitations. I mean, we are burning a lot here when this is going, you know, combined with research. We do kind of operate sometimes right at the peak of our means, but cryogenics is obviously going to take a while. So I want to see what this new thing is, though. Space travel void ripper. This is the thing we need. An ominous looking device that can activate a space-time conduit between 2 black holes, enabling travel between galaxies in a split second. Unfortunately, there's no way to tell where a black hole leads until you go through it. And there's no guarantee that you will be able to find, that you will be able to get back to the same place. You can find a black hole in the center of every galaxy. Requires a long charge after each use. So we can take this void ripper, just put it in here. But yeah, that's not dangerous at all. I think maybe we put it outside. It just kind of looks like something you'd want out in space, maybe. Maybe not with the ship. So I'm gonna place it there. We should be able to build that very quickly. I'm pretty sure we have all of those ingredients. Barely enough battery cells, but we do have enough. And I'm going to go up to here. So battery cell, you are making them, and then this one is making our energy rifles, and you're making energy rifles as well. I think when you're done, you're going to stop making energy rifles and start focusing on battery cells again. And then you're making battery cells back here and here and here. Yeah, good. Okay. I mean, realistically, I could just have these assemblers replace the entire crafting and let people not need it. You know, people don't need to do it. If I wanted to take a look at like the moods of my beings, they're pretty much all super healthy, super happy. There's no negatives going on the ship. Everybody loves being here, especially with now that they're armed, they feel very safe. And Fury is very old. We could take a look at his traits. The one, the beta wave resistant one. He's got some good mining. He's been here a while. His needs are all done, although his purpose is at negative 100 of 100. So I don't know how to read this. If a worker's purpose need is full, it's likely they have been working hard for a long time. So like they just have not been working, and they don't need to work because they just don't need to. Like they're just here. You know, when they go down to the surface, they're gonna have plenty of work to do when they get down to the surface of their new home, so I don't need them to work here. I have arrived at the planet. I haven't been paying attention. So let's get that expedition going like so. Go down and get the oil, my subjects. Farewell, drive safe, and be back soon. My loyal human subjects. Mind control is, I think, the next one. I'm going to do that now next. And then we can get that beta wave transmitter and put that somewhere. We'll hide it somewhere where the humans will never find it. I don't know where that will be, though. Maybe we'll hide it... we'll hide it in the oil room. They never come in here. There's no reason for them to ever come in here. There's just bots going around in here, so there's no reason for them to be in here. There is one right there, though, so maybe there is a reason. They do get in their spacesuits to do that, though. Speaking of which, all of the looms and stuff set to make, you know, the carbon fiber and to make different spacesuits for males, females, helmets. All these things are just done. They're at their production limit because we don't need any more, so that's great. And these guys are back. So now it's time to fire the FTL engines. The moment you've all been waiting for. I will now go to the star map. We are going to go to exit system. And we're going to go, I think, to this black hole because I kind of want to see what it is. I've already been to these systems right here. These 4 of where I've been. We started here. Then we went to here. Then I forgot where we had started. So I went to there first. And then I kind of went, oh, right. And then back to here. I don't know why I did that. I just did. And then I could maybe go to the Tana system, but honestly, I think I want to try this black hole out. And so if we got that thing built, and we have it built, and is it fully charged? 70%. Let's wait until this is fully charged, and then we will travel to the black hole to see where we can end up by going there. New galaxy awaits us somewhere, and who knows what we will find in this new galaxy. Maybe they'll be friendly. Maybe there'll be the same pirates that will hide explosives in crates. Who knows? So let's go like this. It's fully charged. Travel here. And it's 7.3 light years away, okay? Like, keep in mind, it is 7.3 light years away. So, with this many FTL engines, you see the streaks go out like this. We travel much faster through space now. 7.3 light years away to this black hole as we will zoom ahead right here. We'll just go over to the black hole. And I have no idea what's going to happen when we get here. This is going to be very... Now, this might look fast, like I'm speeding up time, but I'm not. This is one-time speed when you have the FTL drives. You will travel this fast. Not on the map screen, I'm speeding up time, but when you look at space, it looks this fast, which is pretty great. It doesn't get any faster or slower when you speed up time, but it's pretty sweet. Okay, so there's the black hole. We can see it. It's there. We've arrived at the black hole. Oh boy. Now what are we going to do? There's a merchant offering a trade for us here. We brought the oil trader to the black hole. Let's just buy all the oil from him and sell him all our petroleum and make a killing. He's got 1.24 million, so we won't be able to make as much as we could have made from him, but I'm getting to the point now where we can't actually sell all of our oil to these people. We can't actually sell all of our petroleum. There we go. That pretty much maxes out the trade. Have fun with that. Brought him... I hope that guy has an FTL engine, because if he doesn't, he's kind of screwed now, isn't he? All right, so we've got the Void Ripper. It says it's ready to fire. How in the world do we use this thing? Because I have no idea how it's used. It says object in an unsafe area. The entire ship, by the way, is in an unsafe area. So I'm going to try to turn this on, but let me just see really quick why it's considered unsafe. I think it's a big fat fibber. I don't think it's unsafe at all. There's also the autopilot upgrade, so people really don't have to use it. So since there's an autopilot upgrade anyway, how do we use this thing? Void Ripper. I don't see any type of option for it. Perhaps we just simply select the black hole, and we can say go through. Go through. Achievement unlocked, Void Ripper, go through the black hole. Okay, we just did it. Okay, so we've now arrived instantly in a new system. In a new galaxy, I think is what it is. Yeah, these are individual systems, but we've now arrived in a new galaxy. So, I don't remember where we were before. What galaxy were we at before? Do we recognize any of these names? Maybe it was the Masonite Galaxy. Maybe that's what it was. Or actually, what I think it is Are the galaxies with the star, are those the ones that have a habitable world? Have we just arrived in one with a habitable world? Septon Galaxy. This sounds familiar to me, but I don't actually know. We've arrived in the Septon Galaxy. So I will then go in and say exit universe. I just have to click that. So we'll enter the galaxy. So here we are. And the Liberia system, it looks like it's got that logo. I think this is where our habitable world is. So we might as well check that out, right? So let's travel there. And 8.7 light years away, but whoa. That black hole is bigger than the last one. Either that or we're a lot closer to it. Off we go with our faster than light travel. Boom, boom. Zoom, zoom, I guess it's more. I hope it's not boom, boom. It'd be bad if it's boom, boom. So we're doing mind control research, and then obviously in order to actually use and actually go to the habitable world, you know, we would need to go through terraforming. But that actually helps a lot because the galaxies are very far away, and so we may not need cryostasis because we were able to instantly get to this system with a black hole. So that's really fortunate, actually. There we go. So we are, yeah, it's moving. So here's the engines if you wanted to see them. See, they go further out than the other one. We have space diarrhea. Ongoing space diarrhea. It's always a problem. Space diarrhea. Colonists are being infected. Let's go ahead and call a generalist trader, actually, because I'd like to sell a lot of our stuff. So it appears as though we've already arrived in the system. So let's go ahead and enter the system. And here we are. Pocahontas. Here's our trader on his way to us. Pocahontas is the planet that is apparently habitable, supposedly. We will launch a probe there to learn about it ahead of time. In case we're getting false readings. I don't want to waste my time doing that. But in the meantime, we should be looking at other planets. So this is a pirate-owned place. Fun times. Let's go there. Let's not go there. Let's launch a probe there instead. And instead, we'll go over to another pirate, okay? This is like a pirate system then. We'll launch a probe to there. Let's go ahead and go to this place here. Kadinovskiv. We'll go there instead. So what I normally start off doing is just launching probes in every direction, just trying to find the planets that I want. It's very fast to build these probes, so there's really no reason to not use them just to save some time. I do notice some of these planets are greenish, and those are usually planets that are good for uranium. So I just used my last one. I don't mean to do that. It takes a while to get to probe, I guess. It doesn't take that long, but it's just easier to copy one that's already built. So, all right, I'm gonna make a whole new row of those probes. And we're taking sickness damage from the space diarrhea. Nobody likes that. Looks like we did have to dip into our storage a bit there on the FTL. But ultimately, that was cool, going through a black hole with the void ripper. There it is. So the next thing we're going to do is, of course, go to this habitable world. We're going to try to get some resources along the way, but I probed the good habitable planet, Pocahontas, and we'll see what's there. I should probably go to all of these planets that have these resources because I don't have any more copper. The thing is, we're going to need resources, right, to probably build these things, right? For terrain generation, organic turf, mini fertilizer, biofuel generators, bio-enriched water from the ocean generator, and it looks like atmosphere mix from the atmosphere generator. And so I'm thinking we probably need inputs for these things. I don't know that, but we probably do. And so I'm going to add terraforming to the list. This will give us terraforming controls, which of course will go in the bridge. I'll probably put it right here. Terraforming controls back here. Or if it's a unit, we could just put it on the front like this. That would probably look better anyway. So I'll probably put it there. So, okay, I will leave this video here. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I will go and scavenge all the planets in this system, or at least the ones that matter to me. And when we come back, we will venture out to Pocahontas, and we will see what it takes to start the terraforming process in a relatively habitable world. At least that's what the telescope told us. And so we will go there and we will see what it's all about. Okay? Thanks for watching. I do appreciate you. I hope you liked the video. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.